OF. You know what OF is?
Uh-uh. I'm young.
James, you know what OF is?
Yeah, but it's a cuss word.
Yeah, yeah. Where they
Yep.
go on and do these explicit things, that channel. So what I'm saying is, I actually heard a woman say, "Well, I never thought anybody would find out." Are you serious? Are you that
If
dumb? Yeah,
you put it on here, somebody finding out.
it's the
That's true.
internet.
That's true.
It's the internet. I know I couldn't be in the same room when my mama was even on the phone. She'd be like, is this your business? You better leave.
So Bayou said my dad was a bus driver for 35 years. The kids never messed with him and he was old school. If the kids started fighting, he would stop the bus and put them off and let them fight it out, then get back on. Wow. Hey Susan. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. But
Appreciate the thumbs up. But it's to me, it's like nobody cares anymore. Like nobody cares what a person is going through. I mean, I get it. Everybody got their own problems. But have you thought about you
They
listening
had
to
their
a
own problems
person?
back then.
Yeah, but people was there for each other back then.
My point exactly.
Well, look at our time compared to this time now. Back in I'll speak about the 60s and the early 70s. Due to society and the way things are, we had to depend on each other regardless. We had to.
yeah,
When my family left Georgia and went to New York, there was about 12 families in this one house that only had one bathroom. We had to depend on each other. And you had one family living in one room, and there was only three rooms in the whole place, but you got it was nine of us living in there. Three rooms, and the room is about the size of a prison. I mean, a jail, a 5 by 8, and you got nine people living in there. My grandparents, they had their room. The oldest person had the next room, and everybody else was on the floor. That's it.
Hey
So we
Devorah.
we we learned to actually depend on each other regardless, because there was out of this whole building there was only one bathroom, and when you come out, folks were standing in the hall just to get to this bathroom. They had to start assigning times for people to be in there. So back then we actually depend on one another. But now the society and we're now, because we got all these electronics and everything, uh we're able to get our own home. If it's not our home, they give us a building, that house that we can stay in, so-called rent free, but somebody's paying it. It's just a different time where everybody think, and the mindset, and they that's pushing us also, that separates us. If you don't know who they is, you don't know nothing.
So how many of us, well, how many of y'all, because I know me and Mackenzie still do it. I try to make it a point. How many of y'all still sit down and have dinner with your family? Like your kids, your immediate family that's in your house. And then just sit around the table, no electronics, and
Yes.
y'all just talk.
Yeah, we most
Yeah,
definitely
me and my
talk.
chicken. Yeah, me and my chicken sit around at the table and eat.
So
I ain't
you
got
eat the
no.
chickens.
I ain't got no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They put on their little old hankies and the little old scarves and shit. And we get to eating and have a good time. Talk chicken talk.
They
Yeah.
be crazy. So Sylvia, y'all said every day we have dinner together.
Right.
Yeah.
And we, even growing up with my kids grew up in the church and everything, and I worked majority of the time they were growing up. But on Thursday, that was family day. The wife didn't cook or nothing. We as a family, we go out and we ate. We enjoyed each other. We go out. If we didn't go to the movies, but we went to the park. We just went. We did something that us as a family can do. And
yeah.
now they
Don't
don't do
read
that.
that, Tampa. Don't read it.
Oh.
Don't do it. Jones 2, go on. Don't read it.
David, David tucking a napkin under their little beak.
Yeah,
Sound
yeah,
like
yeah,
something
yeah,
Mike could
yeah,
do.
happy. Yeah, yeah.
So
Welcome
Nikki
in,
I'm
said,
Buddha.
trying to keep them,
sadly,
you
Buddha's
know,
no.
gamer.
clean.
How you
Keep
doing?
Hey, Bud Fowl, coolest gamer. Nikki said, sadly, no, we don't have dinner together on a daily basis like when I was growing up.
Mhm.
Everyone eats at a different time.
Right.
Yeah, I
And
try to
see,
make sure me and Mackenzie sit
Yeah, it's
down and eat
messed up, y'all.
together.
well, see, the thing too, you and Mackenzie are always
It's
together.
messed up.
She's homeschooled, but now we've got a
Hmm.
lot of my grandson. He go to school. Uh, I'm probably out working or whatever. The wife, she's doing her thing. So when it's dinner time, 9 times out of 10, are we all going to eat at the same time? No. When my grandson come home, if he's not doing something right then, he going to bed. He gonna lay down and get some sleep for 1 or 2 hours, then jump back up.
Yeah. Bayou said, I don't have sit down dinners, but we sit down and talk several times a week.
Mhm.
Even with my daughters, that's was something that I incorporated. We all sat down and ate dinner together. Even when they got out of school, did their homework, got their little snack. When it was time for dinner, everybody was at the table.
Well, and another thing to speak on that, you can tell when grandparents have passed. When you see individuals, you can tell when the grandparents pass because for the simple reason, the grandmother, all right, it's Sunday now. We're gonna have a Sunday dinner. Everybody's at mama house. Everybody's at mama house. Everybody eating everything, enjoying themselves. And 5, 6 o'clock, start splitting up and everything. Don't see nobody again till next Sunday or next Saturday. Now, my my grandparents passed in 90, 95, 96, 2015. Do you see the family together anymore? No, we're not together.
Hey Laura. I'm just wondering when did it go left? That everybody just stopped being there for everybody.
And when they invented cable,
Yeah, that's it.
when TV became when you could watch TV 24 hours a day.
I don't know because even with my grandparents had the TV, we had to go outside and play. We couldn't just be sitting around watching TV. Now Saturdays when we know all our chores was done, we could
Mhm.
watch cartoons, Saturday morning cartoon or all that type of stuff. But majority of the time, my grandparents raised me. I was outside.
Let me tell you
LG
something.
to the third power. How you doing, Lois Gordon? How you doing?
Hey
Nettie
now,
Ness. How you doing?
I mean, you know what? Because hey, we had a bedtime. Period. Wasn't
Hmm.
no discussion. If Mama said it's 8:30, you didn't even have to ask questions. You knew what the deal was. Just get up, go to bed. Period.
that's true.
Period.
That was true. Bath, bath pajamas on, and in the bed at a certain time. David told me it all happened in 1989,
When the cell
90
phone
when
came in.
cell phones
The cell
came
phones
out.
came out.
Hmm.
Let me tell you something. My son, my children, I did not receive a cell phone from me till they got 16. I was just
Mine too.
16. They told me that was strict. I'm like, I don't care what you say, whatever it is. And then what happened with that is then they
Hold
start.
on, Jones. True. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. Lies, you tell Tampa. The baby got a phone right
I
now.
said mine did. Mackenzie
Her
is my
children.
grandchild.
Yeah.
Times
No, that's
change
your
when
one,
she
baby. That's
came.
your one if you raise it. J3, if she raising her, ain't that her?
True.
No,
The,
it ain't.
the, the, the relationship is granddaughter daughter, but you are the mother.
Whatever. My girls did not
Boom.
get cell phones till they hit 16.
Let me tell you something.
Mackenzie got a cell phone when she was 1.
Let me tell you something. I went to the school and went off on a teacher because, because they had the audacity to tell my child you can use a calculator. I did not allow that in my house. They had them, but you couldn't use them. Use your brain. That's what your brain is there for, to figure it out. Because when you get out in the world, you're not gonna have a calculator walking around with it all day. Now you do because it's in the phone, but
Right.
still, you need to learn. I mean, I watched a
Mm-hmm.
few videos where these guys was, do y'all seen the one where
Hey, Barb.
they judged a woman on the balloons? They popped the balloon.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
I've seen that.
I saw one where all this dude did was walk up to the girl and said, "How much is 7 times 3?" And she was so confused. She didn't even know. He popped a balloon. He went to the next one. "How much is 8 times 6?" I wasn't expecting you to ask me that. Boop. It's sad. You can't. They are allowing technology to think for us. We can no longer think and reason and make good sound decisions because we depend on the technology to think for us.
Right.
So,
You know,
Happy Mac said 20 years ago, haven't had a family reunion since then. And nobody really have family reunions these days. I
my
mean, it's some people that do have them, but how many just on a consistent basis? I
my,
hadn't been to a family reunion over 5 years.
my
2017.
yeah. My family never really had family reunions because my family migrated everywhere. So, and then they just, everybody stopped pretty much communicating. It was just basically my family that I knew and the cousins right there where I lived. So it was never a thing. But yeah,
Yeah, we stopped having family reunions, and let me re-edify this. Before I got married, I was talking to this young lady. I got disappointed twice. Hey, that's your cousin. What? Talk to this other girl. And one of my other cousins that I usually deal with all the time, she said, "You met her?" And she just grinning and laughing and everything. And then she said, that's your cousin, right?
I know.
Bayou said our schedules here are so unpredictable. So whenever I see the opportunity to talk with my boys, I take whether we're in the car, house, grocery shopping, or while they playing the video games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Nikki said, when women started working outside the home, families changed. Mom
Yes.
was tired, right?
Yes, because they pushed that agenda.
Yeah, but and they did it on purpose so that they can get hold of your children.
Which was a tool by the government to keep us separated
Right.
from each other.
And
It was
and
a tool because remember now, when you got on public assistance, you were not permitted to have a male in the house.
mhm,
That started the destruction of the family unit. So, and here we are.
that's
Right.
it. Because like when me and my wife we got married and everything, we had a discussion where now she worked beforehand because I was in the field. She was at home by herself, so she got a job. But when the children came, we had a discussion. You don't need to work anything. I said, when all the kids are in middle school, you can start working. She started working when all the kids were on their way to high school. So that was fine with me. Even though I wasn't there, I was working 12 and 14-hour days. But now they got to see me at certain times. But my wife was always there to lead and guide them. They didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barb said it changed when those gaming systems and cell phones came into play. Kids stopped playing outside, and
And
it warms my heart when how when I come home because we stay in this apartment. Children be everywhere. When
Mhm.
school out, that's the first thing they do is go outside, and it warms my heart to see them
I
outside. But
promise you, I love it. I
but
love it.
what pisses me off is ain't no adult in sight. You
No,
got little babies outside by themselves with the other little kids,
I'm
but ain't
going.
no adults in sight.
I'm going to church down this back road, and just so happened I was not speeding because it's a residential street. Here, this baby standing on the edge of the street, about to dart across the street. What mama doing? She leaned up against the car, staring at her phone. And then when she looked back and see the baby and you honk, she gonna give you the dirty look like, You the problem. No, I'm not the problem. I watch my children. You're the problem.
Yeah.
It happens like that.
A generation of mindless people coming up. They will be sheep and will follow anything.
And
That
that's why IA is coming in now, so that the IA can control them and do it all.
people don't have to think. You don't have to think. You do not have to think. That's what they've done. They've robbed the human factor of the ability to think and reason.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I always tell my grandchildren. Think, no matter what. Think about it. Even if you see this piece of paper on the floor, think about it. Now that paper don't belong there. Which one of y'all dropped this paper? But in the end, you pick it up, put it in the trash. Think, no matter what, you think about the whole situation.
And my kids laugh at me. They said, what kind of game? This is my grandchildren. What kind of games you have on your phone, Grandma? I was like, I only have one game. Well, what game is that? Can I play it? This is my game. You can't see it on the screen, but it's math. I like math puzzles where you got to figure stuff out. That's my idea of a game. I'm thinking. Do you understand? I'm using my brain. I have to think. I have to add, subtract, divide, multiply. It's a thinking game. And they look at me like I'm crazy. They be like, yeah, girl, you got to be the biggest nerd, which is okay.
I find Miss Jones, puzzles do help your mind keep it sharp, because I like puzzles too. I like puzzles. And Facebook, being Facebook friends isn't the same as sitting and talking. Happy Mac, people call me crazy because I hate texting. Anytime somebody texts me a paragraph, I do one line sentences, like 1 or 2 words, and they be like, "That's all you got to say? Why not pick up the phone and call me?" Tampa can talk.
It literally took me years to learn how to text. The first 2 words I ever texted when I finally decided to text my children was, call me.
Right.
Only 2 words. I said, stop texting me. I hate it because it's so small and stuff.
Hey, CC.
Yeah, but I hated texting. I do not like texting. I still don't like
to this day. I don't like no texting. I pick up the phone and call you in a minute. What? They be like Tampa. So I think Salon Diva sent me a text this morning. And hold on. Y'all gonna laugh. Now look, this is the text that she sent. It's a long text.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Can you see the text? It's a long text, right?
Uh-huh.
I just put a heart.
I
don't like no texts.
And
Y'all
see,
can miss me with that.
And because my fingers got a little bad, but and they say, well, you just text me the answer. I'm like, okay. I pushed the little microphone. Now, if it looked like a crazy message, because you know that autocorrect will change stuff into stupid words, I like just figure it out. That's what I do. I don't like text. I use the microphone. I said, since the phone want to work for me, we're gonna have it dictating.
Hey.
Yeah, stranger danger. Ain't no such thing as stranger danger.
Not if you putting your kid in an Uber car with a stranger.
And look, and how many instances have they had of people pulling up pretending to be Uber drivers?
That true. And not to mention, when we go to school, we all going to kindergarten, pre-K or whatever. We don't know them folks. We don't know the teacher. Them strangers, we don't know none of them. But you send your kid to the school. Every year they go to the school, if they ain't going to the same school, they meeting different people, different teachers. Where is the stranger danger coming in at?
Well, actually, when they go to school, they're supposed to be covered by this thing called the government.
The stranger.
There's
stranger
a
things.
That's it.
Stranger. Now that's who you need to call stranger danger.
Because I'm sorry, the stuff that they have going on in the schools now, I'd probably be in court at the city hall. I'd be raising so much cane, and people look at me crazy because they say, well, who gonna back you up? I don't need no backup. I'll go. What's that saying? What's that song? I'll go if I have to go by myself.
By myself.
I Robot. I remember that movie, I Robot, David. And why you on a panel talk?
He said y'all won't let me talk, so he
He
typing it
ain't
all
open his
in.
mouth to talk. You know, I seen a video, guys. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and the fireworks, and for everybody that's in the bushes. We appreciate y'all. I seen an actual little short of a robot, two robots holding a baby, and then they had another image of a robot carrying a baby.
Carrying the baby or carrying the baby?
Putting like a woman would carry a baby.
Like pregnant?
Yes.
No, it ain't real.
Yes.
That's called artificial insemination test tube baby.
Yeah. So if they creating stuff like that, who's to say what they ain't got?
And you know what? Everybody that creates this crap, I guarantee it's not in their home.
Oh, absolutely.
It is not in their home.
Absolutely.
So Nikki said I use a microphone a lot, but then I go back and proofread before I hit send.
Yeah, you have to.
Wanda,
Yeah,
did I speak to you, sis?
you better, huh?
Hey, cousin. I hate letting my 7-year-old use Uber. What you said by you, Nikki? Wow, great idea, TB. Wait a minute, I'm missing some stuff. I see people putting little kids in the Uber cars by you. Remember that day I came here running like when what's a what you consider a stranger? You got an elementary kid in the car, five or what is it, fourth or fifth grade in an Uber car by themselves. No adult. And I was pissed that day.
Well, like we got parents that lack parenting.
Yep. Nikki, I used that mic texting thing and sent it without looking. I humiliated myself. Wow.
Mm-mm.
I hate let okay, Bayou said that. Bayou we get in cars that we don't know. Like me, I'm driving strangers around. I don't know who getting in my car.
Okay, like I texted my son. Well, call myself texting my son one time. I used the microphone too, and I was so sure I knew what I texted. I saw it. Then when I hit send, evidently autocorrect changed it. I was trying to text him and say, Terrell, I will be in your neck of the woods. The text to him went and it said, let me read it because it's still in my phone. We are on the road heading up to your naked woods.
Hey, now, John Truth, you gotta be better. Now, I know you not acting like that. Don't be acting like that, woman.
And look, and you got to understand my son, the biggest clown. I said, sorry, that should have been neck of the woods. And he texted me a big picture of that show, Naked and Afraid. That was his
Yeah.
so,
Wow.
so I told him, let it go, Terrell. Just let it go. Let it go. But it was yeah.
Cousin Angela said, I work in the vehicle industry and even the driving school instructors trip with the kids. Like our teachers didn't do all that stuff. Trying to
No.
become social media famous, letting the kids do this, do that, do that. I never seen none of that. When did that change?
And then they get upset when the company fires them
Yeah.
because of the social media. Well, I don't understand. I wasn't really talking about the company. Duh, you are at work. Why do you think they call it work? Work.
Okay, let's step back. You got a lot of them that's doing it for school, and I'm pretty sure they doing it to so-called benefit the school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So-called benefit.
That ain't benefiting the school. That's trying to make them famous. So when they get that one payday, they gone. They gonna say forget the school and the kids.
Hmm.
And I heard a teacher say she glad her children are using their phones as calculators and everything because it says she has to teach less.
In other words, she don't want to teach at all.
True.
Amen. Amen.
Mackenzie has never used a calculator. I got her some of this right here.
A Chinese board.
I use
Right.
mine.
How
She
long she
said
had?
she got this. for scratch paper. So when she needs to draw circles and sticks, that's what she uses.
Look, they said this is one of the most illiterate generations ever.
Exactly. She won't
They
get no
know,
calculator. Not from me. She won't. She better go buy her own.
Our
they know,
kids should learn how to use the Chinese calculator with the little beads that you flip up, 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 and that's what our children should have had. It wasn't no punch it in and you got it. You
Yeah.
push them little beads, and you get your answer.
well, we depended on rote memory. You had to learn it, practice it, and get it in long-term memory. Then you got it. Because if I ask you how much 9 times 8 is, and you got to go 9 times 1 is 9.
72.
Okay.
Now that's one thing everybody talk about. So you need algebra, calculus, geometry. You need all of that. I said I just need to add, subtract, multiply, and divide my money. Nothing else.
That's it.
I took
Yeah.
algebra, calculus, geometry, all that.
Yeah.
Nah.
And how much do you use that?
None.
None.
I went straight from basic math to algebra and geometry. Do I remember that stuff now? No, but I know how to count money. I know how to count. I know how to do everything that's supposed to be done.
And if somebody asks you, if you look at 2 numbers and they say, how much is 8 times 5? You can tell them it's 40. Easy, with no problems.
Exactly. And now, do they even teach the children about the clocks with the little hand and the big hand?
No, they
The
don't.
hand and the hour hand?
No, they don't.
No.
My grandson asked me to teach him how to write cursive. He's 19. My grandson. They don't know. They don't know.
They don't teach it in the school now, though.
My grandson don't know how to look at the clock and tell what time it is.
No, they don't.
But he knows military time. That's due to me, because everything I did is I do in military time. So he learned military time, but he couldn't tell.
David crazy. I'm listening, Jed. David crazy.
Look, I taught myself military time, Jigs. Because I thought it was fascinating. I'm of this mind. Anything I think is fascinating, I take the time to learn it. If I don't learn it perfectly, I know enough about it to get, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? To survive whatever. So there's no curiosity. I don't have to learn that. So why should I? You never know.
Every time
when you talk about military time, I didn't know nothing about military time until I was in the hospital one day. I was looking at the clock and it jumped to 13. I'm asking the lady, y'all clock broke?
Look, my watch even was military time on
it. Yeah. My computer says 22:16.
Yeah, that's what
that lady should have looked at you and said,
dude. Yeah. Dave, you know,
she should have looked at you and said, dude.
Whatever, Dave.
All you gotta do is count back. It's 24 hours in a day. 23 is gonna be the 11. You know, that's all you gotta do is count back.
Yeah, because when it hit 13, she said, ma'am, it's 1 o'clock. I said, your clock.
It's 1 o'clock. That's it. 14 is 2, 15 is 3. It's just, just keep going.
And that's how I learned military time, sitting in the hospital. I didn't know nothing about it until that day I was in the hospital.
And when I write notes for my grandson, I always do it in cursive and send it.
Yeah. Jones, I did a video for you. Did you see it?
You did? No, I've really been in and out so much lately, so I have to go back and check. I will look.
Remember when you asked me if Mackenzie know what a rotary phone is?
Oh no, you didn't.
Where did she go? This child done clicked herself out. She
kicked herself out.
She done got excited.
There she go.
Okay. I did a short while me and her was at the antique shop, and I asked her to make a call on the phone. I made a short on it. You just gotta go make it.
I'm gonna make sure I look at that.
It was so funny. And when we was walking through the antique shop, I told her we were gonna take another trip there because I want to take a day off because it was a huge antique shop that
Yeah.
I could barely walk half of it because like each one of them had different booths and they
Right.
had so much stuff in one booth that you couldn't really just take your time and look at it in a rush. You have to come back and take your time. We seen an old school meat grinder. Mackenzie said, "What is this?" I didn't
Oh,
know
I
what it
remember
was.
those. I
Yeah,
remember
I didn't know
those.
what it was because I know Miss Shirley was looking at me the first time I went to that. When David and was with me when I took the field trip with Don't Hurt the Hobbies to the antique shop, and I was just walking through the thing like, "Ooh, what's this?" Miss Shirley said she was killing herself laughing.
You don't know. You never seen an old meat grinder. You never seen an old
Dude,
meat
no,
grinder.
I ain't never seen an
Yeah,
old school
because
meat.
my mother
I
had
seen the new meat
was
That
grinder,
it
but
the
joke
not
is
the old.
wind up.
it
Yeah,
It's
clamp
wind up.
it clamp on the end of that table and you
Clamp
take
on the table and spin.
crank that. My mother used
Clamp
to
on
make
the table.
souse meat or what some people call hog head cheese, whatever. She used to make hers and she'd be standing there cranking that thing. I used to like to crank that thing. I must have been strange
I'm
back
gonna
then.
stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop just yelling out stuff too, because shit, I'm
no,
realizing
you're
how
fine.
old I am.
You old, dude. You old as Medusa cousin
J3,
said, Cash, you do
J3,
not know
Hey,
how.
man.
You right,
Hold on,
cousin.
Tam. I, I mean, J3. I mentioned that meat thing. I'm like, damn, I'm old.
Old.
God,
Old as water. Yeah, old.
And
Cashiers
I
do
was
not
talking
know
about.
how to count your change back to you. No, they
they
don't know how to
sure do
count back.
not. That's
No,
That's
why
they
they
why they
don't.
done
They
came
don't.
out with these
machines
you
be
serve
doing for you.
cashier.
That's why they
mhm.
no. That's why the machines tell them what the change is because they don't know
Yeah,
how to
That's
calculate.
fact. That's fact.
yeah.
Because they
Um,
steady looking at the machine. I'm watching. I was like, Lord, these children can't even count your change back.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
and tell
me,
Mac while she in there, while Mac is in there
right,
talking in the back.
Bob.
TB, tell Mac she can't talk until she off that punishment. That's how we used to do
Netta
it.
said
Mama didn't
buzzing.
want.
I'm guilty of that. I'm horrible at counting money. That was the one thing that Tampa knew how to do. If I did not do nothing else, I needed to know how many hours I had and how much money I was supposed to get.
Oh, you're not gonna cheat
Oh yeah.
me.
You
even
not
when I,
about to
No,
cheat
no.
me.
Hey, Joe's Troop, you wasn't gonna cheat us because it was hard to come by a quarter back then.
Look,
Exactly.
you understand? The less money you had, the better you were at counting.
yeah,
What? Who you
Because
telling? Who you
Right.
telling?
well,
you had to make sure you knew where every penny was going.
Think I'm
even when
lying.
I go to the store, or
Right.
whatever, and they counting the money back for themselves, I count the money. And when I go to the bank and she counting, I count the money the same time they counting. So then when they recount it to me, I was like, I'm good.
Do it ever
See, David
irritate
didn't hear
y'all when
that.
they? Yes, I did. I
David
just
didn't hear that.
overlooked that nonsense. I overlooked that nonsense. Hey, do it bother you
Oh,
too,
so you
J3?
heard me
When
when you said
J,
you was old, and I said, yeah, old as water.
you know what?
What were you,
When I had
David? What were you going to
man,
ask Jigs? What were
Yeah,
you?
what was you saying, David?
J3, I hate being cut off, J3, because now I forgot what the hell I was saying.
Oh, that's
No,
that old mentality.
you. All I know
Oh
is
no!
you got it. You said something about do it ever get on your nerves or something.
Oh, when they mess around here and give you, when they act like they giving you all your change back and they cut you short on a dime or 8 cents. Man, give me my money, man.
I
Like, you
count. I
want this
count the
back?
money.
Yes, I do. I want my
I count the money
46
while
back.
they issuing it out. I count the money right then while they
Yeah.
pick it in.
They act like that little 5 to 7, 10 cents. That don't mean nothing, man. I want my money.
Exactly.
And
Look,
do y'all remember when the little old stickum was here? They tried to say it wasn't no more change. Who in the hell they
Yeah,
thought they were playing?
they're
I
trying to
got
round
buckets
off.
full of change in here.
They're trying 75 cents. They're trying to round it off to the dollar.
That's what they was
Mm.
doing. And that's y'all, I don't understand what's going on. But we overlook stuff like that.
I
yeah,
didn't.
I know.
I
I
got my
didn't.
change.
I want all my pennies. Yeah, I don't care if it's 2 pennies. I need it. Because guess
Mm.
what? I can add my 2 pennies to this right here.
What is that? Is that
Piggy bank.
Indianapolis, Georgia?
Piggy bank.
It's
Girl,
a
we use
bar.
one of them old.
It's a bar. I
We
said
use
one
one.
day I'm gonna clean it out and
Don't
fill
do.
it up with something.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't put that up to your face like that. Hey, listen. We used to old water bottles. Hey, look out, J3.
Yeah.
We use old water bottles, the 5-gallon water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you go in my bedroom right now, you see trash cans, the big old cans that hold the peanut, the gallon can that hold the peanuts, and what's that 5-gallon water? But that's all you got up in there.
J3,
Every one of my
you never lost your
grandchildren,
old.
every one of my
Hey,
grandchildren got
I'm biased.
one.
Hey, I'm
You never
biased.
lost your old ways. You never lost your old ways. I used to go down to grandmama's house, man. She got penny jars sitting everywhere, man, collecting pennies and coins.
Well, I have one of those too. I also
Mm.
have a book where I budget myself each week as to how much pocket money I need because I don't really spend a lot of money. You know, I'm more or
Unbiased,
less,
that's for you, sis.
yeah, I'm more or less a person who deals more in necessities as opposed to stuff I
No,
know is going to end up just being collected in my house. So whatever I don't spend at the end,
unbiased.
I put it aside. And I did that one year, and at the end of that year, I had about $800. So I surprised my husband and got him a huge TV. So,
What up,
but
unbiased? Boy, that was good.
Unbiased, thank you, sis. That hearts was for you. I appreciate
yeah,
you. Yes, Tampa. Fill it up for the divorce party. 6 more days. Mm, mm. 6
I
more
don't even know. I
days.
told you.
Mm.
How
6
you know it's
more
gonna be
days.
done in 6
6
days?
more days. And David ain't invited. 6 more days.
I'm the one gonna. I'm the one gonna stop that thing, J3.
You ain't gonna
Hey,
stop nothing but
hey,
Yeah,
me
all
walking
I
from
gotta do is
crossing the
get in there
street.
and say, "Hey, J3, they put it in the paper for a reason."
yeah. If you got anything to say, if anybody got anything to
People,
say, they can.
people are crazy, J3. If I want
They,
her to stay married another 30
they
days,
doing. She doing
And
this
I
guess
could say,
what, David?
to
It
get some
ain't
of
up
his
to
money.
you,
They
boo
could
boo.
stay together, but she want his money.
Do you
mm-hmm.
wanna round it up? They say, I say no.
no,
David don't even know where my county is, so he could get a
no,
life.
no.
Hey, I got her on the
I ain't
phone
worried
though, y'all.
about him. He might as well wait on it because I got my bottle of wine chilling.
Mm, I got my bottle of hot sauce.
You got your trees.
You know, I don't really like gift cards, but I had accumulated so many one day. I forgot I had them. And I looked in there and I was like, do this thing still have money on it? I was calling.
Say you did.
I had about 7, 8 $50 gift
Don't,
cards I never used. So, and so I ended up, child, I went grocery shopping.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't do.
I got
Do you
3
know
of them
that just
sitting in my
happened to me?
vehicle now.
Yeah.
That just
What?
happened to me.
What?
I got a
The
couple
gift
of.
card?
I got three gift cards, and I'm thinking that I had used the gift card, and some just said, "Man, call these people before you throw this card away." 'Cause I'm finna just throw the card away, and I said, "Call on number on the back." Jones True. It was money on all them cards.
See? See, I don't like them. Look, just give me the cash. You do all right. Just give me the cash, because,
but you know what the funny thing is, Miss Jones, like you mentioned the gift card.
hmm
I went in the line one day with about 5 coupons. And the girl said, "What's this?"
Oh yeah, she was new. She was one of them the young girls. She was new.
She
She
was
don't know nothing
young.
about no coupon.
I said, "It's coupons." She said, "I don't think we take them." I said, "Yes, you do." She had to call somebody over there to help
I
her
never
with the
seen it.
coupons.
Or
But you
Lord forbid you went in there with a green. What's that green stamp? And handed it
book,
to her.
them green stamp books, yeah. They've
Now
been
she
talking.
be messed up. She be messed up if you went in there with food stamps.
Exactly. Like, man, what is this? This is
Ooh,
paper.
let me tell you how bad it is now. I needed some of those little clear jars for church. They're about this big, and so each jar was $3.97. But I bought 3 cases, right? I got up to the checkout and this girl scanned this thing. And basically when my total came to about $150, I got up there to the checkout and I really didn't look at it. I just let her scan because I thought she knew what she was doing. And I went to the cart and some said, look at your receipt. My receipt said $15. I'm like, wait a minute.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
I felt bad because I saw she was new. They was trying to help her. And I was like, no, I can't get this girl fired on the first day. So I went back and told her what the problem was. And when she realized, she was like, thank you so much. She said, because anybody else would have kept on going. I felt kind of bad for the girl, I no, baby, take this. Look, you misread the thing. It costs more than that. So, but I'm like, oh my gosh. I felt so bad for her. I was like, Lord, she gonna be in trouble. I don't even know. She didn't last long on that job, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
She couldn't handle it.
Sylvia, y'all said my power company doing the roundup. Anything over 50 cents go to the next dollar. I'm like, y'all stealing.
Hey.
Yes, they are.
Hey.
And them sap suckers will cut your light down in Memphis. They will cut your lights off for $1.
Really?
If you owe, say for instance, you owe $3.59, you only had $3.58. And if you had a cutoff notice for $3.59 and you don't pay the $3.59, they cutting it off for $1. And then you got to turn around and pay $35 for them to come back and cut it back off.
Yeah, for the reconnect fee. Yeah, I know.
I was like, y'all do highway robbery. It don't make no sense. But my thing is, how we supposed to live? Y'all going up on everything. Nobody's paying the money, but
They
y'all
don't
going
care.
up on everything.
Well, see, and that connects to the whole conversation. Once upon a time, there was the mentality we help each other out. I may not be able to help you out a lot, but I can help you out with what I have. But there's not that. If you suffering, you just on your own. Just suffer by yourself. So there's no such thing. In other words, we've lost the ability to think that there is something bigger than ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, there's more to me. It's not just me. I'm just not on this planet by myself. There's
true.
other people. And if I am not concerned with my fellow man or my brother or my sister, then I promise you, reaping and sowing is for real. I promise you it's for real. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but whatever you sow, it's going to come back to you. And the thing is, it may not come back in the same field, but when it come back, the law says you reap more than what you sow. You reap long after you sow. So be careful how you treat people because it's coming back. And the way it comes back to you, I promise you, you're probably not going to like it.
True.
That's why so many times I can't tell you how many times I've either been given too much money or stuff happens. I take it back. I give it back. I don't want that I don't want that kind of negative stuff in my life. So I take it back. Can you believe I walked through Walmart, bought my groceries, got my groceries paid for, walked out to the car, and as I put the last bag in the car, up underneath there, I didn't even see it, I promise you, because my focus was someplace else. Somebody had left a stereo underneath it. I could have took it, but you know what? I'm glad I took it back, because when I took it back, 2-3 days down the line, somebody we hadn't seen or heard from in years sent us a letter and said, I just want y'all to know that I have received a major blessing and I just wanted to share something with you. I don't believe that would have happened if I'd have kept that radio. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But then again, that could have been your blessings. You might have needed that radio.
Trust and believe, the monetary blessing we received, I could have got 10 of them radios.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know what? You have to be careful. It's one thing. What did that say?
The only good thing is they are co-op, and once a year we get a portion of their profit. They just give it back at the end of the year. And um, LGG said in New York they will cut you off for a penny.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's called karma. You can ruin a person's what that say?
I
Who
think the man who
Who tends
pretends.
okay,
who
you can
pretends?
ruin a person who tends to help others because they never get help when they need it. It sours. And I
Sours
do,
them.
I
Yeah.
do the
Yes.
I feel cousin, I feel the same way. The other about a month ago, I was going to Walmart, and I was just going to Walmart to grab a few items for me and Mackenzie, right? And I saw this guy sitting on the side of the street, Caucasian guy sitting on the side of the street with a sign said
Mhm.
homeless, anything will help. Food, anything will help, right? So I went in the store, and as I was gonna get me something, I was getting a little stuff for him too. Well, when I came back out the store, he had done disappeared. I'm like, where this man go? I'm like, where did the man go? But I seen another homeless guy sitting on the other side. So I pulls up to him. I said, do you know that man over there that was sitting right there with that sign? He said, yeah, he called his name. I said, well, do you know where he went? He said, well, he went in the store in the Walmart the last time I seen him. I think he went and used the bathroom or to cool off or something, to get out the heat.
Mhm.
I said, well, I bought a few groceries for him and I was trying to give him. He said, well, if you put it over there where he was sitting at, I'm sure he'll get it. But that was in the opening. So I wasn't going to sit there right there, I rolled
Right.
behind the building like he said he'd be here to see it. Came back over there to him again because I still didn't see the man. I said, sir, I bought food for him. But if you want to get some of this, you are welcome to get it. And it's like, man, I am so thankful. I will share it with him. I'm saying in my mind, if you share, you share. You don't, you don't. You welcome to get this food out my car. So my thing is, if you can help somebody, I don't care what if it's 5 cents, 2 cents. If you're helping them out of the kindness of your heart and you're truly genuine, and you're not looking for nothing in return, it's gonna come back to you.
Yes.
I heard this lady say the kindness that you put out in the world will come back to you.
Yeah.
That's a
Look,
fact.
look, I saw a lady, she was out there in front of Walmart because they're out there. And I wasn't in the lane where I could help. I was going to help. And then my husband and I went in the store. And as we were coming back, he said, there's that lady. I was like, yeah, it is. So we watched her. She went way to the other side of the parking lot. I don't know what made us stop and watch her, but we watched. And then a man came out of this gorgeous RV. They did a high five, like a tag team thing. He went to the corner with his sign. She got in the RV, and when Sister Girl came up, she was dressed to kill. I was like, what in the world?
Yes.
So she was dressed to kill. I was like, I was like, I can't even afford an RV.
Begging
And
is a
so,
job.
yeah,
It
I was
is.
like, oh my
Begging is a
gosh.
job. Hey, don't hurt the harvest. How you
They,
doing?
yeah, they busted one man on the 60 Minutes one time, and come to find out, this man had a big 4-bedroom, big old house and stuff like that. And he said that's how he got there, because he was begging, and he was clearing about
How you
125.
doing, darling? That's my daughter just popped in.
Tanisha.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
yeah, I almost told my husband, let me beg. Shoot, this man clearing 125K a year, begging on the
And
street.
there's some millionaires that sit on that
Yeah.
corner that bed.
It's you got folks that are not really homeless, but easy way to get money. That's what they're gonna do. That's why I'm kind of leery, and especially when they talk about I'm a veteran and I ain't got no place to live and I ain't got this, I ain't got that. No,
You know what I
you
noticed though?
you
You know what I noticed though, James? To me, the real homeless people that I've seen don't have signs.
and
They're
they
just
don't beg. They
and
don't
they're
beg.
trying to make it one day at a time. Real homeless people are not, they're just trying to make it. And if you happen to stop and give them something, they are much appreciative of it. But real, to me, I've seen it. Real homeless, what I consider real homeless, they don't have signs.
Mhm.
But if you a veteran, you ain't homeless.
True.
You got
Realistically, you're not.
benefits. Yeah,
You know, even if you don't have a rating, you still are not homeless. You can always get
exactly.
a meal. You can always get a cover over your head. But then some people they feel I'm done with the military. I'm done with the government. Stuff like that. Yeah, I can understand that.
They probably just done with everything. Look, having to see the stuff that y'all had to see over there, I think I'd be done with a lot of stuff too. So I can't get mad at them. I really can't. I can't.
Hey,
Because
Devorah,
to me,
that's
you
true,
have to
Devorah.
have a special calling and be a special type person to even enlist.
I got a question.
I am special.
And this
Yes, you are.
question goes for everybody that wants to answer. You know how when people say the United States don't work for them anymore
Hmm.
and they want to live abroad to try something different?
Yeah.
Do you think that's wise to do that now? If you decide, say for me, instant, I want to leave America. I want to just give up everything and say to hell with it and just go.
Duh.
You want to give up your citizenship and everything.
No, I'll do a dual citizenship.
Oh, okay. Well, my thing is, the best person to answer that question is African Dreaming. But I think you would have, if you're smart, you better research where you go before you go. It's
Well,
easy to say, I'm gonna pick out. To me, that's easier done if you are on your own and you don't have anybody else to take care of or whatever. But if you have a family, friends, and all those responsibilities, that's a whole different horse.
Miss Jones, true.
Hmm?
Ain't this the sign for hold on? Excuse me.
yeah, you gotta go to the restroom.
Nah, Jag said he would go to Korea.
Korea. Korea.
Yeah.
I
So
was gonna mention that, but now one thing realistically, all these people come over here. Our so-called government is just willing to give them everything, but they're not giving it to the people that's already here, that's in the streets. But
right.
now, one thing that if you take and go over to another country, and I think I heard Country Dreaming saying something about it too, that you go over there, they're not giving you nothing. You just going over there. I
That's true.
beg me personally, I said I would rather go to Korea for the reason it was in the country and everything I did, I would survive on my own. I had my own animals, own property, and everything. I wouldn't depend on nobody else. But here, they make you depend on each other. And when you come here as a foreigner, we're going to give you what you want for 13 years. After that, you're going to have to get what you get.
Yeah. Yeah.
For a while, I was having to drive into the city every day, and every morning a lady was coming out of the weeds by the overpass wearing a Walmart smock. She was living in the swamp while working.
Whoo.
Yeah.
Well,
God
I mean,
bless her.
I'm not gonna knock nobody for being homeless because I was homeless. Not, I
Yeah.
mean, like
Well,
literally, me and my youngest two was homeless. Nobody knew it, But living in
uh,
my vehicle, living in a friend of mine had a office, like he was an insurance agent. And after 5 o'clock, after his office closed, he would leave the door unlocked for us to go in.
there's a young lady that's in our community. Her name is Angela, but she gave up her home and everything. She's living in her car. She has a job. She go to work and everything, but she lives in her car. And she's got some problems, but she deal with it on her own, and she lives in her car.
That's
and
just
she's
like
not
the
begging
people that
nobody
do
for nothing.
what? Van life?
Right.
They
Yeah.
give
Same.
up everything and live in their vans or
Mhm.
RVs or trailers. And
Yeah,
some of them are some happy people.
yeah.
Right.
And some have no choice. They've fallen on hard times, and and then you stand by and watch the government, people who don't even have citizenship in this country, and they give them everything free. Oh, you want a loan to open a business? Here you go.
Mhm.
You want some land? Here you go. You want everything? Oh, you want to stay in a hotel? Here you go.
Don't have to pay no taxes for 13 years.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, it's to the point that
No, cousin, you're not the Angela I'm talking about.
a mother with 3 kids was in front of me with groceries. She did not have all the money. Started taking food out of the bags. Kids saying they were hungry. I told cashier I would pay the difference.
God bless you, Barb.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I've been in line before, like I'm in a restaurant somewhere, and then it'll lead to me to pay. Say for instance, I will pay for the car behind me. Pay for their food. I done had people do that. Somebody would be in front of me and they'll pay for my food. So when I pull up to the window, they was like, "Your meal is already covered."
Pay it forward. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got people. So when people do that, I try to do the same thing. Like just yesterday, I was taking this lady. She had 2 trips. One was going to Dollar General and one was going back. When we went to Dollar General, I was like, I need to get me something to drink. So I was like, I'm gonna go in with you so I could get me something to drink. Went in the Dollar General, grabbed what I was gonna get and get to the cash register. She was like, "Baby, go on and put that up there. I'll pay for your meal, your food." She paid for my juices. When we got back in the car and I took her back, she still gave me an $8 tip.
Mm.
So I mean, you got people out there that's genuine.
Yeah.
But then, like Nika was saying earlier, we got people out there that's just selfish. Everybody just selfish. Nobody wants to look out for each other, and what that's
If you
cause for concern. Do I want to be around people like that? I
Right.
mean, that affects people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my
That's
girl just said, just like God has done for us, we should we should do it also for others.
yeah. What is it? It says, "Do unto others as you would have them do
Let
unto
them.
you." So if you want them to respect you, then you got to learn how to respect them. If you want them to help you, then you have to have a helping hand.
Yes.
Yep.
Because
Devorah said, "Oh my
go ahead.
bad."
Oh no, go
Devorah
ahead.
said the state of this world is too vital, so vital. About 50
Volatile.
y'all putting these
Volatile.
letters together and calling it a word. These
Volatile.
days I'm saying to
Volatile.
put right here on this land.
Yeah. That's why I want me a little piece of land. I want to be able to do a lot more, and I want to be able to help people or whatever I need to do. I love people, but most of the time I don't like people. You understand?
Right.
I know the
You know what
feeling. I know the feeling.
Yep. Sylvia, everybody's speaking. You have to give money to immigrants to continue this system of corruption.
I
Mhm.
mean? Yeah, well. Yeah, well.
Okay, you read. That's what you was reading,
Right.
Jake Denisha's. Okay, okay.
Right.
Yeah, we should do so for
Well,
others. Exactly. Exactly. It's like anything else. If you want to be loved, you better give love.
You got to show some love.
Yeah, like anything else. This is not a give. This is not a I mean my world. This is a give and take world. You're not going to
Mhm.
give nothing. You have to give something to get something.
right. My church has a charity, and what I notice is that women donate a lot of clothes,
Donate.
but not men. With winter coming, the men need shoes and stuff.
True.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you got some people. Hey, ghetto, how you doing?
What's up, ghetto? I ain't seen you in a good while, bro.
Yeah.
You got some people that don't want to take hand-me-downs.
Look,
Hand-me-downs is beneath them.
honey, I was raised on secondhand hand-me-downs. And you can't hurt my feelings.
You know, the
You cannot
ones that don't
feelings.
want to accept hand-me-downs or secondhand clothes, that will be up on them because you did you did the good thing by offering it and give it to them. But if they don't want to take it, don't want to wear it, that's on them.
And
You
once
meant to suffer.
and
Yeah,
once you
my
give it,
sister was one of them back in the days when her kids were smaller. Everything had to be brand new. Anything hand me down was beneath her. Ask me today would she take hand me down?
child,
Yes.
I lived most of my life on secondhand stuff. I don't bother me. What? But look, my mother, let me tell you what, when I was raised, my mother used to go to the Goodwill, get clothes for us. It was 6 of us. Bring them home. And look, my mother was slick. She would keep like department store bags, bring them home in department store bags,
Mhm.
wash them, iron them, get them, fix them. We look just as good as anybody else.
Tanisha,
What's that old saying, Miss
Tanisha.
Jones? One man's treasure is another
Man,
man's trash is another man's treasure. So
exactly.
you can
Wait,
throw your junk
wait.
out you want to. And my daughter them said, "What we doing?" I said, "We going dumpster diving."
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Good.
That's
how
the
you
oldest
doing?
grandson.
Good. How
Is
old are
that
you?
the one who had
The,
foot
12.
thing?
yeah, he finally got the what's the name off. He can walk around without crutches now. But
Oh, well,
Nice job,
he
congratulations.
ain't going
Sylvia.
back to
Real
school until
slow.
October 1st.
Yeah, Sylvia,
November
I
1st.
love me
November
some
1st.
Goodwill.
November 1st.
People
Okay.
get mad at me because I go to Family Dollar buy and shop they little rack. You know the little Family Dollar got
He said,
clothes
hey,
up in
handsome.
there.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
said, hey, Tanisha.
I ain't only name brand I ever buy is on my feet. Since I had the 2 foot surgeries, I have to be careful with what I put on my feet. And
We went out of town and I went to this department store. I knew I was in trouble when I walked in. You know why? Because they had the guy sitting there playing the piano. That automatically told me, girl, you can't afford nothing in this store. So just out of curiosity, I said, I'm gonna walk through here anyway. I'm walking through there. Girl, the prices was utterly ridiculous. A sweater for $500. I'm like, good googly moo.
Ooh.
So I happened to just walk around. I was like, I know this store don't have a clearance rack. So it was one of them days, you just exploring. I went upstairs and way back in the corner where they had a clearance rack. I was like, I wonder what their idea of clearance rack. They had a 2-piece top and was real sparkly. And the original price was $385. They had it on sale for $30. Hey, Tampa, it walked out the store with me. That was the only thing I could afford in there.
David said you was in Neiman's.
I don't know where I was. All I know is when you walk in the store and somebody's sitting there playing some music for you, just if you don't have the money, just walk out. Because it was
I
way out my
literally
budget.
want to teach myself how to sew because I want to learn how to make me some clothes.
I do know how to sew.
Well, you ain't near me.
I've been sewing since I was 10. You know
And
why I
my
learned how
grand-
to yeah, you know why I initially learned how to sew? Because back in the day, okay, I'm showing my age, way back in the day, the clothes only had a few sizes. You either got it for the length, if you got it long enough, it was too big, or if you got it your size, it was too short. So I used to get pants, and I was always tall and lanky, so everything was too big. The length was okay, but the pants was way out there. So as I learned how to sew, I had to take up everything. Then I took sewing in high school, so I've been
Yeah,
sewing
I want to
forever.
learn. I got several boxes of patterns that I want to learn how to sew. I got me and my kids and some, and I want to learn how to do them. Cousin David and them and having Mac tripping talking about you was at the ranch.
Hmm?
Your sound, you think you went mute, Tampa?
Girl, fix that raggedy phone. Damn, you always talking about my phone.
Can't hear you. We cannot hear you. Now you went sideways.
J3.
Yeah.
Hey, Jones Truth and J3, I was able to get that back. All that noise talking she be doing.
Hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing?
Hi, Miss
Now her
Shirley.
phone don't work.
Uh-uh.
OG to the G.
Now you can talk trash about her phone.
Yeah, that ragged ass iPhone. You need to stop that whopping and get you a phone bill plan. Stop that whop.
At
Yeah.
least my phone ain't drowning in Lake Chattahoochee, dude.
Well, at least mine. It's almost sound like he was in the closet stuck with
Man, look like you
iRobot.
still got your doggone phone taped up with duct tape, trying to hold it
Well, it don't
together.
matter.
Hey,
It don't matter. At least I can't talk to a water bottle on my phone.
Whatever, Mufasa.
What I was going to tell you, Tampa, is if you learn how to sew, start with straight lines. Start with doing like pillowcases and something with straight
Oh, well,
lines.
I started
That's it.
learning, but
Yeah.
I never did finish the class because it was a part of that BS that I was a part of. So now I got to find another class. Tampa, check your local extension service for someone. Okay, Miss Shirley said I've been here, had a phone call. Okay, hope everything going okay. I have pattern and material, but no time. But I gotta make me some time.
Me too, Sylvia.
I most definitely wants to learn how to sew. And this one lady that I follow, she's called Mimi G Style. She's on Instagram. She sews everything. She designs her own patterns, and this lady makes her own shoes.
I'm creating
Oh, dude.
Her own shoes, Cropper.
Yeah. I'm going to be making my own anniversary outfit when my husband and I celebrate 30 years next year. Since we missed it.
Snapper doodle. You gonna
Don't
wear the
come out
high
there
heels
with
so
them.
it don't hurt the high of his hand out?
Yeah. I don't know
And
how
make
high.
sure you can wear a slip up under that thing and it ain't too tight. I don't want to see all that.
Ain't nobody wearing no slips these days.
Ain't nobody,
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to do
Old
all that.
school.
The reason why I'm celebrating my 30th is because our 25th anniversary was the year the entire planet shut down. So there was
Okay.
2020.
Congratulations, Jones Truth.
So it'll be 30 years next year. So I already got my fabric and everything. So
you couldn't put this milk in the box?
My anniversary on the 30th.
No, you're alive.
in 6 days.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Jones Truth. I'm waiting till the 20th. I'm waiting till the 30th day. The 23rd hour, and I'm gonna hit the button so we can get another 30 days.
I'm gonna block you for another 40. That's exactly how I'm gonna do it. A slip is a dress now.
Well,
She right. A slip is a dress now.
Right, I see so many folks looking like they got on underwear.
I want to make me some of them. You know them moo-moos with the pockets.
Girl, I got a moo-moo.
Around the house. I want to make me some of them.
Go get a potato sack and put a hole in it for pockets and keep going.
Don't do that, Dave. Don't do that, Dave. Only if you do how you sound. Don't do that.
J3, you gonna cut? You want her to cut 2 holes for the legs?
No, you don't need no legs. Turn it upside down. Cut a hole in the bottom for the head and 2 arms, and put a little slit on the side for pockets.
Oh,
wow!
Y'all said, David, why you got a moo-moo?
She said a momo.
No, you got.
She said a momo. She talking about my haircut.
And you ain't got no haircut.
Lies you tell.
Also, you still got your locks up there. Your hair ain't cut.
It's cut on the sides, child.
Why happened that?
I thought you cut your locks off, David. You didn't cut them all off.
David ain't
No,
cutting no
ma'am.
locks
They just
off.
off on the sides. I cut them all off on the sides and the back. Yes, ma'am.
He ain't got no locks. He got cigars on top of his head. That's how thick his hair is.
Yeah. But I like my locks thick. I don't want the thin one.
Like a big comfy duster, better than an apron. Right, Happy Mac. I'm so sick of those stretchy pants.
Those
You ain't lying, because I see so many old. I see old ladies in them tights, and my mama.
I'm old school,
You know what's
Tanisha. I'm old
my
school.
mother has never wore them tights. My mother is 76 years old. My mother has never put on no tights. I wish I would see my mama in some tights.
The second worst thing they ever invented was some dang on skinny jeans. I hate them.
I can't. No, the tight. The tights. All these women walking around in tights.
Miss Jones, true. It's okay for the women to wear, but the men, come on now.
Let me tell you something.
Ain't no man walk around here in no tights.
Men shouldn't be wearing them
around
either.
her skinny jeans.
Look, I'm not wearing them.
Oh, that's some new boys.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't got no business looking at them.
I told my children, y'all have lost your mind. They gave me a pair of skinny jeans. They told me, at least try them on. I got back in that room
No,
and I thought I was fighting somebody. Couldn't even get
And look here.
I thought I was fighting myself.
Hey, you
Jones, true.
Yes, sir.
I bet not see you, my mama, OG. I bet not see none of y'all in no skinny jeans. Tampa.
Oh, baby, I got skinny jeans and I got on tights right now. Anything else you want to know?
Let me see what you got on. Let me see what you're working with.
I'm not showing all my assets on camera.
David, what she's trying to say is she got regular pants on and she just grew a little few inches. So yeah, they're tight jeans.
Lululemon.
Jeans.
Cece always trying to come up with something
new. Leave something to the imagination.
Yes.
Yeah, you ain't about to see what I got on, bro. I might stop the internet.
Let me tell you something.
What's up, unicorn lady?
Hey, Tampa. Victoria don't have any secrets anymore.
Exactly. My secret's gonna sit right in this chair. Because I respect my elders, David.
I do too. That's why I told them don't come out here with no tights on.
But guess what? You my elder too.
I'm sorry, they can talk about this. They can talk about they body shaming and all that other stuff. I'm sorry. And I saw this the other day. And I'm sorry. You say what you want to do. And you can come and see me and I'll say it again. A 300-pound woman in some leggings and a crop top is pretty.
Come on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Harry Mack said leggings,
praise them.
They shining. They ain't supposed to be shining.
Praise him in the noonday. Praise him in the
leggings ain't
praise him.
That's why.
Come on. They're pulling against the fabric.
Yeah.
Come on here.
I ain't got no shine on my leggings, baby. None.
Come on, Jones, too. Tell her what them old folks be doing. They be
Miss Jones. This is what you call workout pants without the workout.
Let me see, Tampa. Let me see your workout pants.
Nope.
And trust and believe. You know what? I don't even wear that stuff around the house. I buy sweats. I don't buy leggings. I buy sweats. You know, I feel more comfortable. I feel extremely self-conscious in leggings, especially. I'm sorry. For me, it's an age thing. I'm 69 years old. To me, I ain't got no business running around here in no dang on leggings, and that's just my opinion. It's the Jones truth. Before anybody get upset, it's the Jones truth.
This is Tanisha. This is normal right here. This is normal.
Well,
yeah.
You know you can't wear no leggings, no way.
Yes, she can if she wants to.
She the first lady.
Oh, you're right. First lady can't wear that. First lady got to be slipped up every day.
If I wasn't the first lady, I believe in age-appropriate clothes. Thank you very much.
What
Talk,
I
Don't
got
sir.
on is
I
age
don't
appropriate.
I don't like to wear them long church lady skirts. I don't. I think my skirts are fine right below my knee. That's fine. That
Come
means
on.
I can still sit down and don't have to show the world the other stuff. You understand?
Right.
Talk,
I can
sir.
sit down comfortably.
If you
You know,
cannot bend over
Uh-oh.
and touch the ground without you pulling your skirt down, it's too high.
no, I
Wait a
go
minute,
even
y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. I got something right here. Somebody said something. Let's find out what this is. It says, I like wearing leggings with my Daisy Dukes. What the heck?
Who said that?
You know who said it?
Hold on,
okay.
let me read. I had 2 pair of skinny jeans and put them in the dryer. Tyler can wear them now. Cuz
He said Tyler can wear them now. That's my kinfolk.
unicorn lady was up in here, y'all. She was just in here speaking.
She was on
Yeah,
J3 side, y'all.
Yeah, she was
She
on
had to be.
J3 side because Miss Shirley was looking for her.
yeah,
I
Looking
have
for
a
yeah.
who?
lot of leggings from when I was a gym rat. Like, yeah, Sylvia, I got
Unicorn
2
lady,
drawers
J3.
full of different types of
Oh
leggings.
yeah, uniform ladies in on my channel.
Okay, there she go. I will wear leggings, Daisy Dukes, or anything else my butt hit in.
Well,
What you
God bless
said,
you.
CC,
God
but I
bless
ain't
you.
wearing no
But
Daisy Dukes
then you
though.
have to look. You have to look. I'm pretty sure I'm a lot older than CC too. So that's
I'm
what.
Well,
48,
she said
and
she
me
had
and
a
CC
butt.
the same age, Miss Johnson. I ain't
She
wearing no
said she had
Daisy
a butt.
Dukes.
That's all I'm concerned about. I want to see the chart. CC, can you do a little video of that?
No, she don't want you. She'll know.
You know what? Even when the mini skirts first came in, my mother had a rule: you're not wearing nothing up to
Right.
your behind. And it wasn't that if you can't bend over and touch your toes. No, if you can't bend over, period. If
What
you
you
can't,
said,
Nah,
Netta?
back then they
Netta
wasn't
said,
letting
I
them be
gotta
shown.
take up for the big back game. I'm a legging workout
Oh, I
skinny
like
jean
Netta.
wearing chica.
God
Come
bless
on,
you.
Dad. Netta. The
Like I
big
said,
back
Netta,
game.
I'm like you. I'm wearing what I want, but I'm gonna wear what I want conservative. I'm not wearing no Daisy Dukes. That's just not my
I'm,
forte. No
come
mini
on, Netta.
skirts. No none of that.
The big back game. Netta. The big back game. Oh my God. Oh,
look,
Netta.
she made David show up on screen for that.
I had to. I
No,
had
her
to. She
daughter
said
said,
she's the
I'm
head of
with
the
you
big
there.
back
She knows she ain't wearing no Daisy Dukes.
game. Who? Miss Alice? Miss Alice will wear some dupes. Miss Alice got a mane over there. What you talking about?
She ain't.
Well, see, look,
Yes,
this
she
is just
will.
again, this is just my opinion. I have a husband. I ain't looking. I don't have to show nothing. The only person need to
Mm-mm.
see it is him. That's just me. I
Talk.
got a husband. I ain't hunting. I ain't looking. And don't know. And no man, other man than my husband, have earned the privilege to see me in anything that's form fitting. But
Okay,
my husband.
Stacey.
So, David, you like big girls.
I like big back girls. Yeah. Netta said it a while ago. Big back girl. I like them. I kind of somewhat like a linebacker, but not,
Sweet
a
chicken.
linebacker.
So that's your theme
Yeah.
song,
Oh, you
David.
been to the chicken?
David, is that your
Yeah,
theme
yeah.
song?
Oh
I
yeah.
love big butts.
I like
Now,
big
that
butts
right
and I
there
hate
so
not.
disrespectful. That is so disrespectful, cuz they weren't Daisy Dukes at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
But see, you
Ain't no mamas out here no more. Tampa, you got to remember, ain't no mamas out here no more. It's
but
friends and children.
but here's my thing. You have to consider what you look like to somebody else's child. You have to consider what you look like to children.
I hope you finished for the night.
Do you
Don't
understand?
do
You
that,
have
Miss Jones, too. 'Cause
because there's a way to
when I was a little
well,
when I was a
well,
little boy, I knew what a nice looking lady looked like. Now, don't say it like that.
no, what I'm saying is you a grown man, okay? I'm talking about there's little kids running around here. I saw a woman half dressed. Now she looked like she wore a 48 triple D and she ain't had no bra on. Every time she walked,
Ooh,
them things was flipping around like they was
oh
in a
my
bounce.
God,
And you
Tri-
got
do
little kids
tell. I was a
standing
little
there.
boy and I used to.
But
Mm,
wait a minute, you got
that
little
don't hurt
kids.
us.
But wait a minute,
Take,
David, you got
take
little
your
kids.
butt back behind your camera. You've
Yeah,
been
but you got
behind it a
little
It don't
long
bother.
kids.
time. Go
What
back.
I'm saying is you got little kids staring at this and little young boys chuckling and laughing at that. I'm sorry. You are part of the problem. If you don't understand that how you look in public makes a difference.
Yes.
It does. So that's
Well,
just my opinion.
when you got the mama dressing like a 15, 20 women, a 20-year-old day streetwalker, and you don't see nothing wrong with your 5 and 6 and 7-year-old while wearing the same thing, what does that say?
No morals. Look, the Jezebel spirit is crazy now.
And it's
Mhm.
so funny that you want to get mad at men for being disrespectful to you, but look what you got on.
That's
Look.
it.
Look, let me tell you something. The way they dress now, they have put the hookers out of business. And I
Baby,
said
you
it.
ain't know? Let the sun come out. The freaks come
I said
out.
it.
The problem is trying to figure out which one is the hook and which one is not.
Man. And look, no, but here's the difference. Here's the difference, Jags. Look, the hookers trying to charge money. Now they're giving it away so free. They don't put the hookers out of business. Why they need a hooker? They spreading it wide and outside. What can I say? And let me shut up.
What you say, LG? And they get mad, being disrespectful. Like, hey, little mom, let me holler at you. You looking good in them shorts.
Well, you
But
dress
you
like you
advertising it.
You dressed like that, so why shouldn't he say nothing to you?
I love this excuse, David. This is the excuse. Well, it's my body and I'm proud of it. God bless you. I know you got a nice body and that's great. But don't get
Well, I got
upset.
eyes and I see your body.
Aid to the man. Aid to the man. So don't get mad at the man
guess
because
what?
they got eyes and they looking.
And guess what? You not the marrying type for him.
Woo.
You think he want to marry you? You out here flying your stuff out to the world?
Yeah,
Now,
Wait, Tampa. Nowadays, but Tampa nowadays, that's what they go
You in
for.
bad shape, LGG.
That's what's
You in
in
bad
nowadays.
shape. She can't.
She said, I'm at
she
work,
can't-
I can't laugh.
She at work and she can't laugh like you in bad shape.
I see you, CC, talking about pause and a pause.
And look,
know, in my early 20s, I didn't have, when I left my grandma them eyesight, I kind of got bug wild. But when I turned 21, 22, my grandmama brought me back to reality.
but I guess what, Tampa? I bet you was taught the difference between classy and trashy.
Exactly.
And there's a big difference.
What's the difference?
Classy and trashy.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Oh, sure, it's simple. Classy means you leave something to the imagination. Trashy means you trying to show it all. That's the difference. Classy and trashy.
Okay. Well,
don't
break
care.
that thing down like it need to be broke down, Jones. True.
Not arrest holes anymore where I live in
I've
Cali.
seen
They
that.
walk around in thong.
Look,
Huh?
they got the hookers so desperate.
Wait.
The hookers trying to wear less clothes than the women.
Hey,
Matter of fact, yeah, I've married now.
Married now. Come on.
Yeah. I's married now, Paul.
That's just like me. I got Mackenzie. She's 10. She's becoming a young woman. A young teen. What it look like me coming out the house, breast showing, butt cheeks hanging out, and we walking together.
she was saying that I'm gonna dress like
It look
her.
like
As soon as I turn 13, I'm gonna dress like my grandma, my mom. I'm dressing
So
like
how
her.
she gonna respect me if I ain't
J3.
respecting myself?
She gonna get worse. She gonna get worse than the grandma. If grandma was doing it like that, that younger generation always find a little twist to put with it.
Yeah. Well, the thing to it is that's one of the
Talisa
reasons.
said, I like Miss Jones. True, she has me laughing. That Miss Jones thing, I love her.
Hey.
But
Let
you
me
know
tell you
what?
something,
I love
like I said.
everybody. Netta Ness, I love Miss Netta. When Miss Netta first came on the panel, I was like, ooh, I like her. She was telling me like it is.
I know, because you know what? And it's so strange. They think that that's how you get a husband. By You know what I'm saying? I don't even get how people think anymore. I don't even get it. And it takes a lot to shock me. But then I look at some things, I'm like, what in the world? What does that say?
Yeah,
Ladies up is
yeah.
out in the
Because
yeah, they
I
used
don't
to
need
be.
the cow if I can get the milk.
If you
Hey,
can
David,
get it for free.
yeah, they used to be
Yeah,
called ladies of the night.
say, used to be.
Used
I
to
don't
be.
even know Miss Jones true. I don't even want the cow. 'Cause I can get the milk for free. You feel me?
Cousin said, just imagine what it would look like if men showed cleavage. You can't approach me if I see your drawers.
Come on now.
Girl, stop playing.
Keep
You
your
better
sagging.
ask them.
And then here's what burns me about that. 9
Y'all
times
see
out
that cleavage?
You don't see no
I knew,
cleavage.
I knew that David trying to do. I
J3,
knew that was David trying to do.
J3, they seen that cleavage. They seen it, J3.
That bird chest.
Tell you,
You got a hummingbird chest. Go on back behind
you
them
know what?
helicopter.
You know what?
no.
No.
Be nice, David.
Pause.
Yeah, they know they like that cleavage, J3. J3, you see they stopped talking when I showed that cleavage.
Cousin
J3,
said,
Yeah,
that's what the
don't drink.
deal is.
Cousin said, don't
actually,
drink that milk. That
look,
milk
I
poured
look.
on David
J3,
chest.
Yeah, he
it
kind of
got
threw me.
quiet as hell, did it, J3?
He threw me for a second. So, but let me get back on track. What I was getting ready to say, I don't like sagging. If you notice, now tell me if I'm lying. 9 times out of 10, not one, 9 times out of
The draw
10,
dirty.
nasty, dirty, holy,
Come on.
burnt,
Come on. Come
crumpled.
on, Jones. Did you see that dude walking in his draw? So you saw the dude and his drawers was dirty, but he had a girlfriend with him. You saw that, Jones, true?
Yeah, but she
And I'm
was
like,
nasty too. The one
that's
I
what I
saw.
said, Miss Jones. Jones, too. They don't even know that this is writing on the wall. If you with this dude right here and he got these dirty ass drawers on, girl, ain't you? Ooh, sucking and plucking on this dude. Girl, get out of here with your nasty. Get out.
I don't even entertain that foolishness. If I
Uh,
see your ass, you can pass me.
I,
That's just right. One, I ain't looking no way, so.
and see here, okay, and let me say this, and let me
That's
say
because
this.
you ain't free yet, Temple.
And even
Yeah,
when I become free, I ain't looking, Bubba.
but and see, the sad thing to me is you have the audacity. We as a people, I'm talking about black folk for a minute now. I ain't trying to be racist or nothing, but I'm talking about black. The thing is, I'm sorry, you are not going to tell me all that crap is my culture. Baby, that's your character. That is not my culture. I'm sorry. Because number one, here's what happened. You know how they used to dress real flashy. Jake, you remember how they used to dress real flashy on stage and
Yeah.
costumes and stuff like that?
Oh,
Some kind of way, they took how people used to dress on stage and decided it looked good on the streets. You lost your mind. It better put it back on the stage. They were performing. You ain't performing going to the grocery store. Come on now. Y'all done got me started. Let me shut up.
No, Miss Jones, you telling the truth, not our culture. Sylvia said, speaking, Miss Jones, not our culture.
Yeah. See,
That's
the
What's
culture.
up, Olive?
Yeah.
Hey,
The culture.
Olive, I hadn't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Olive Pepper.
How you doing? See, let me explain. Culture is a set of beliefs and traditions and stuff for a group that you have accumulated. Or no, let me put it to you. It has been learned. I'm sorry. I didn't learn that. It ain't my culture.
Talk that.
My character don't even go that way. If that floats your boat, I hope your little boat go merrily and gently down the stream. But it ain't working. It ain't working. Because the bottom line, here's what I learned. I don't care how you flash it, how you show it, how you do it. one thing about it, as far as women and men are the same. Men are simple. They know what they want. They know what they don't want. You gonna show it. They gonna take it, and then you ain't gonna be the one they get married. They gonna marry somebody else who ain't showing
Yeah.
it.
That's true.
Unless you put it on them real good, and then they gonna wear it yourself the next day.
And they will dump you so fast.
Not the truth now, Miss Jones. I'm
Yeah,
married
some of
7
them.
years now.
You know what I've learned? Nice women end up with crazy men, and nice men end up with crazy women.
That's true.
Why? Don't know why.
When I was
Sound like it's
dating, I was searching
a
for a
balance.
particular man. I may have been
That's
off
what
the
balance
chain,
us
but
out.
I had standards, right?
I's a lady.
Right
All right,
now.
now say I's a lady.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, I've been married twice, and I come to figure, marriage ain't for me. It ain't for me. So I'm
Look,
over that boat.
How many times you been married?
I'm
Dang.
pretty sure another man gonna come to take care of Monkey Valley.
Whoa.
The Jakes,
Huh?
Jakes,
Huh?
Jakes.
I think you left the swamp off of there, J3.
I was
I think you
about
left
to
the swamp
Jakes.
off.
I was about to call your whole government name, but I had to remember we on live.
Okay.
well,
Hey, he
Pause.
said Monkey Valley.
Ain't nobody
Monkey
coming.
Valley.
Yeah, pause. Just right. That right. Exactly. Ain't nobody coming taking care of that because I don't know. I'm about to discuss it with you after the live, Jigs.
Yeah, see what
But
happened to the swamp monkey? It was just straight Monkey Valley. You think?
look. LGG say every woman thinks they pootie cat is the best. No such animal.
Oh my God, LGG, you are my new
So
bestie.
guess what? It's somebody else out there that got something better than you. All she need to do is wave it right, and he might fly on out the door.
my mom always
Don't
told
say it.
my mom
Is
always
it that
told
easy? Go
my
ahead.
mama
You
always
should know.
told me you got the same thing, it just come in a different package, but it's the
That's
same results.
it.
And
Oh,
Exactly.
just a pin. Let me leave that
okay,
alone.
And
look,
you know what happened?
y'all got me preaching so hard I done gone to sweat, and I'm gonna have to leave y'all.
You know how when somebody say, "Well, you made him cheat." Now he cheated because he wanted to cheat, or she cheated because she wanted to cheat. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Sometimes it don't work like that. There's sometimes it
Yes,
do.
it does.
It do.
If you go out there and cheat on a woman, or go out there and cheat on a man, that's because you wanted to go out there and cheat.
Sylvia,
Depends on how you
that's
treat me at the house.
what the honey slang and the mango slanger say.
You say it's all about the
It's
skill.
great.
CC said mine is the best. What you talking about, LGG? My mama said
What is she talking
if
about?
you my mama always used to say if you got to brag on your own stuff, it ain't no good.
No good.
My thing is, why you trying so hard?
Exactly, because I ain't bragging about nothing. I forgot y'all was on the panel. I had to remember.
Mm, mm, mm,
Well,
mm, mm, mm.
anyway, like
What
I said,
what
I
what
see
what what
y'all
what
standing.
what determines good is what I'm trying to figure out. What determines good? I mean, I don't understand.
Whatever's good to you.
I
that's it.
guess. Maybe it's good to the person that's giving it out.
Then again, it all boils down to making yourself clear from day one.
True.
Make yourself clear from day one. You know what, then you know what you want, you know what to expect, period.
See, go sit in the back of the class. Mama is always right. Get your butt up
CC
and
said
go
mama's
sit
not
in the hall.
always right.
Go to the hall, CC.
I'm gonna pause you on David. David, I'm gonna pause you on that.
What? Why she get? Why you pausing, David?
I paused David.
Oh, the boy would say, "I'm laughing my ass off to bed now, throwing the phone under the bed. Night, night. Thanks for the laugh.
Have a good night, Devorah.
Yep, have
Devorah,
a
love you.
good
Take care
night."
of yourself.
Well, if y'all got anything else to say about the topic or encouragement to the people,
Well, one day we will stay on topic.
I know.
Know yourself, value yourself, and don't fool yourself. Tell yourself the truth.
That's enough right
And
there.
a topic ain't nothing we stay on.
That's it.
Stand your grounds, lady. No cookies until after marriage. Hell, I'm getting a divorce, LGG. You should have just told me that before.
LGG,
My
where you
thing
get
is,
that from?
Taking divorce.
Stand
The
your
cookies
ground, no
ain't
cookies
working.
until
my
after
thing is
marriage.
whenever you start
Yeah,
a
that
chat,
man gonna marry, he gonna divorce you the next day.
yeah, I made my night. All right, Tadisha.
I don't know too many people that
Appreciate you
don't test
coming
it.
in.
Take care of yourself too, T. I don't
But
know too many people that
LGG
don't
said
test
even
out the
that
cake.
don't make a difference.
Yeah, I don't know too many people that don't test the cake out. I mean, I'm just saying,
How many people y'all know in this day and age waits till marriage?
y'all
Say
say
again?
it now.
Say
Huh?
that again?
You lie.
How many do y'all know in this day and age wait till marriage to test your cookies?
You can count them on one hand.
Yeah.
That's what I'm finna say. LGG.
Now I have known I know at least 3 young couples that did wait until they got married, and for them it's worked out well. They're all still married. They've all been married around 10, 12 years now. But it's very rare nowadays because society has sold sex so much, made sex such a priority and
Good night,
everything.
Happy Matt.
Good night, Happy
Take care.
Matt.
Yeah, there is a brainwashing that's going that you can't have a relationship unless you throw it out there on the first date or whatever, however,
That's
but
true. That's true.
to me now, again, this is me, to me, you cheapen yourself. You give yourself a lesser value. Because if a man ain't got to work hard, he ain't gonna work hard to keep you.
Not at all.
But if you show a man that you know you are valuable, and I ain't talking about money, and I ain't talking about all this other dumb stuff. I'm talking about relationship wise, relating to that man. If you show him you are of value and that you got his back and you are going to be there in the relationship, all of you is going to be in the relationship, you're going to come out much better. That's when you show your worth. But if you out
Cousin
I
there,
love you. I love
Your
you, cousin.
cousin said now even Jehovah's Witnesses wait till they marry, baby.
I love you, cousin.
Miss Shirley said most of my friends are virgins. It can be done. I mean,
yeah.
back then,
Whoa,
but
whoa,
now
whoa. Most of our
Miss
friends
Shirley,
are very, whoa,
Miss Shirley,
whoa, hell no.
Miss Shirley,
You're
we
not
ain't
gonna just
talking
flat
about
that.
nuns. We ain't talking about nuns, Miss Shirley. But then
You
again,
say
in New
most of our
York, where I
friends.
used to live, them nuns up there, they was good in that black and white dress, but there was a lot of babies buried under.
Here
There was a
was
lot of babies buried under that parsonage in
Oh,
the back.
don't
here's
say
what I
that,
was
Jack.
always taught about that. Here's what I was always taught about that. My mother said, if you're a virgin, you can always go where they're at. The reason why they're mad is because they can never come back to where you are.
Hmm.
Anybody can lose their virginity, but you sure can't. If you done lost it, you sure can't come back and get it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a nice analysis. Oh my God. That was beautiful. John's true.
Well, GG
Damn,
said
I
it's
can't
the
go back.
environment that encourages sexual activities.
Yes.
And don't hurt the Harvey said, I know 3 that waited and still waiting. How
And
about
Hey,
getting to know each other?
this
They don't
music,
know nothing about courting anymore.
this music, this dress, the people that they got to do
TV,
this
the
music, the way
movie,
they dress,
Just
they're advertising all this stuff to get the young person's mind to do this stuff.
programming, predictive programming.
Yes.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just
And
need a
it's
fix.
been going on since we were little.
CC, you in bad shape.
Well, it's been 4 years for me, and I'm happy. I ain't got the drama. I ain't got the BS. I ain't got none of that. I'm just waiting 6
What
more days.
she
Ooh,
say?
6
Sometimes you
more
need
days.
big to play.
6
Because
What
when
more
she
they
say?
turn,
days.
Sometimes you need big to play.
yeah, when they
No,
turned
sometimes.
everything, yeah,
Oh,
go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say when they turned everything over to technology, we lost the one thing that kept us straight, powerful, and independent: common sense.
Right. I believe at
we
the
did
end
lose
of the
that.
day, everyone just wants to be loved. I mean, you can want that's true, but it's how
Not
you
through sex
want to be
though.
loved.
Hold on. I want to be loved, but I ain't trying to get with none of y'all.
No, no, no.
What
You
Yeah,
is
want your
yeah.
old honey slanging, mango eating self. Papa Bear.
to love? To love is to be honored, to
Yeah.
be cherished, to be protected, and that's
Girl, I
love.
thought you finna sing
See,
that.
there's a
I thought
difference.
you finna sing that.
No, no. There's a
Joe
difference.
too. I thought you sing that Coming to America song.
No. Look, there is a difference. See, here's the problem. People have, there is a difference between love and sex. There's a
True.
difference.
True.
They
Big
are not
difference.
the same. They have never been the same. You know,
Nope.
you
Never
One
love
is a
somebody.
said
battle.
folks been having premarital sex for decades.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
yeah.
is a battle. The other one is love.
But you can't tell me that love and sex is two different things, because I'm going to tell you what love is. You want to know if you really love? Get
It's a
sick,
battle.
lose your
Exactly.
money, don't have
Ooh.
nothing, be poor, and see if that person stick with you. If they leave you, they never loved you.
Hey.
Exactly.
Mm,
There's
And right in
a
front of
difference.
mm.
Jill.
Sex is hopping from
Come on,
bed to
John.
bed. That's
Come on,
sex.
John. True.
That's the physical. There is a difference between love and sex. And until we go back to the old way of defining them and making sure they are well understood and teaching our children the difference, we're going to be lost.
That's true.
Intimacy does not necessarily mean sex. Intimacy can mean my husband is sitting there and I can go and lay my head on his chest and he can put his arms around me. That's intimacy. But there's no sex
Mm,
involved. We put
mm.
everything on sex, and that's where we messed up. And if we don't change it,
This
we
younger
already
That's
did.
wrong.
generation is
David,
doomed.
David, Miss Jones, true speaking, I feel like I'm 28 years old again.
Yeah, man,
I'm
look.
not. Cece said, I'm not hearing these 30 plus married people talk about nowadays situations.
Oh,
Netta
I
say
understand.
every generation has their version of boot shaking. Horn is the oldest occupation.
Well, I don't care. Love, sex, and intimacy have never changed. We
Right.
just pretend like we've changed the meaning, but have never changed. It's the same thing, because I don't care if it was 50 years ago or today. The difference between love is be there when it gets rough. Be there when they sick. Be there.
Welcome in, Dolores.
Stuff.
Welcome in,
That's love.
Dolores.
Hey, Dolores.
Don't hurt the harvest said the ladies don't like anyone to know that they are virgins because you have men that will chase them down or join church or do whatever they can just to be the first.
Oh no. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
Sex is the highest form of love God gave us, my
Yeah, and
view.
it's not to be spread around like peanut butter.
Right.
Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's
Let me,
okay.
what was it?
Give me a piece of bread.
No, CC, you don't. You don't got to hop from bed to bed to
Sex
have
is the highest form of love God, Jesus gave us.
And it was meant for married couples. I'm sorry.
The highest form of love is loving people like Christ loved us.
I thought they said agape.
Christ said the greatest love is when you love somebody, you love one another as I have loved you.
That's it.
That is the greatest love. Is to
Greatest.
love one another.
And it didn't say
Sometimes.
sex.
And
It didn't.
love don't mean sex.
No, sex is not in there. Sex is not in there. But it's the respect for each other. That's the greatest love.
I had to
Sometimes
go back. I
someone
had to
can say
catch that
all
one.
they did. I am like, no, that is sex. And somebody can lie to you just to say they love you, just to get it, and then they out. They
Until you
out.
know the truth, excuse me, I'm sorry, this is what I believe. Until you know the truth, and until you understand the truth from the book, you will never know what real love is.
That's a
That's
fact.
true.
Good night, Cece.
Because that has a
CC, don't go nowhere.
Go eat your cereal,
Don't
CC. Go
go.
eat your cereal.
CC, don't go nowhere. This is a conversation for the grown folks.
Okay, let me say this. This is gonna make somebody mad, but it's all right. They'll be okay. It says where she said, I think sex is a private matter. Exactly. And you know what? There are two flags going around now: the United States flag and that other flag, that rainbow thing. And let me tell you how I feel about it. The United States flag stands for those who were willing to sacrifice them life and serve and protect this country and all the people in it. That's the United States flag. It represents every race, creed, and color who fought and died for this country. That other one, that's about your genitals.
That's it.
That rainbow flag is about your genitals. Because when you talk about sexual preference, you talk about your genitals. I don't serve no genital flag, and I ain't about to honor it.
Hey.
That's just it.
Ooh.
I'm done. Okay, Tampa, I hope I don't get you thrown off YouTube.
I don't serve neither one of the flags, so hey, it don't bother me.
No, but I'm
Right.
just saying, representation wise, you
Right.
got to understand what you're standing for.
Because I did put my life on the line for my flag.
Yeah, a flag. That's what you put your life on, a life materialistic thing.
No,
A idol, a
for
flag.
No, for what it
you
represented.
have to understand what it represents.
What it represented.
No.
You know what? That's one of the reasons. I know we're getting off, but I don't. When people stand up and they cover their heart to say the Pledge of Allegiance and everything, I don't cover my heart because my heart was online for that flag. I don't cover my heart when we do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Wow. I don't do the Pledge of Allegiance neither.
We don't even do it in schools no more, so it's not even,
Right.
But
Yeah.
here in the South, being that I'm in the Bible Belt, every game they're going to do the pledge. Every game they're going to sing the national anthem. Every game there's going to be cadets out there with the American flag.
Right.
Every football game you go to, and even events in the schools, they believe in it here.
Yep. Well, guys, that is our time.
You
And we
taking
had
off,
an
Dave?
awesome time. Huh?
No, go ahead. I was talking about David.
David up there. David said, don't hurt the Harvard said rainbow represents God's covenant with man. And the last
Yeah,
But
it sure
but,
don't.
but now that you, I didn't want to say nothing. Yeah,
hold
it's a
on,
covenant
Greg,
between God.
because it didn't say rainbow. What did he say? He said in the sky.
Right.
He didn't
But
said a rainbow. He said a bow. When
both.
did it become a rainbow?
Yeah, true. But the thing to it is, they took them colors for that simple reason because we got all nationalities that are like that. So they want to use the rainbow. No, you're still wrong.
Nope, you're still talking about your genitals. No, thank you.
Yes.
I pass. I pass. It don't
Every
mean
time
I hate
see
you.
a bow,
Yeah,
I'm reminded of God's covenant not to flood the earth again.
That's it.
that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Nope. And you can't make me change my mind.
I ain't changed my mind.
And as they say,
I'm good with okay. She said I'm good with the rainbow, but to each their own. Right? Do
yeah,
you, boo boo?
That's right. To
that's
each their
fine.
own. To each their own, because I don't have a heaven nor hell to put you in. But that's going to
Exactly.
be between you and God.
Exactly. And just because I don't believe in it, don't mean I hate you. It
That's
just means
it.
I disagree with it. Period.
Father
I,
said
That's
we
right.
are
I'm
not
allowed to
supposed to
disagree.
Father said we are not supposed to take an oath to anyone or anything.
well, the Bible says you have to obey the law of the land. When I joined the military, I had to take an oath. That is part of the law.
Mm-hmm. And the Bible says obey the laws of the land. So
That's it.
But ain't you taking an oath when you get married?
no, it's a
Not really.
vow. It's
No,
a
that's
vow.
fine.
It's a
Still,
difference.
it's still
It's
the
a
same
different. An
thing.
oath and a vow is different.
You're still
Yes.
doing the same thing. You
No.
vow to love this person. To death
No.
do your part.
You are committing. Commitment. You are committing to them. You are
I'm not
committing to that person.
never committing again.
Say your committing days is over.
It's over,
Until
man.
that fella come take care of Monkey Swap Lane.
All of saying Rosa Parks didn't obey the law. Huh? I don't know nothing about Rosa Parks. What she do?
She was the
remember-
young lady killed for sitting on the front of the bus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you read the story, Rosa Parks was tired when she got on that bus and she took a seat.
And first of all, Rosa Parks wasn't the first person that sat on that bus. It was another young lady.
Yes, it was another
And they
young lady.
just used Rosa Parks for the
Because
story.
she was older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of her age. Yeah, they figured they follow an older person faster than they follow a younger person.
Well,
Yeah.
David said she wasn't the first Claudette Colvin.
That's it, Claudette.
They COVID. Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah, she was the actual first one.
Yeah.
No, David, you're a historian, bro. You're a historian.
They arrested her. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
history, I mean, I don't know. But guys, Jags, you know what to do. Hang around, bro. Guys, I want to thank you guys for coming in. Y'all want to tell everybody about your channel.
Miss
And Miss
Jones.
Jones, I appreciate your wisdom. You and Netta was on point. Happy Mac, all of y'all gave some good points and stuff. But Netta and Miss Truth, y'all was on point. I love you guys. I love y'all.
Yeah. Well, Jones Truth don't really have time right now for content and all that other stuff, but I consider myself the pop-in guest. I pop in when I can, and I comment when I can, and I love Tampa and Jags and the Cropper. I love you all in the chat, and most of you I think I'm probably subscribed to. I hope I've gotten everybody. If I missed you, charge it to my head and not my heart. But I love you all, and maybe I'm trying to push myself to start content more at the beginning of the year, to do more content. I've even thought about just pearls of wisdom or something like that, but
that'll be nice.
We'll see.
Yeah. Don't forget to check out your video I did for Mackenzie for you.
Oh, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to your page. Yeah. I've got I need a good laugh. I love laughing.
It's up under the shorts, baby. When I say that girl flipped that thing around, I was like, what you doing? She looking like how you work it? Like, what?
Did she get upset because you were laughing at her?
She sat on the floor trying to figure out how to do it.
Good night, Miss Shirley.
Good night, Miss Shirley. Appreciate you, Miss Shirley.
Good night.
It is David Corey with that crop. I own a YouTube channel. I don't need no introduction. I don't need nobody telling me when to go. David Corey with that crop, known as the Cropper. Check this out. All y'all got to do out there in YouTube land is pick up a book. Research yourself something. Stop telling people they lying to you when you ain't read nothing.
Come on now.
I love y'all.
Hey.
I love y'all. I love y'all. Let's keep it going.
That's
Baby,
right.
you got a little deep then. You got a little brain on you, don't you?
I don't like to play. I don't like to joke with. I mean, be for real with people all the time. Cause man, y'all wouldn't like me if I was for real.
I don't like you anyway, so it don't matter.
JGD behaving.
David, you be just like me. Whatever.
Exactly.
JGD behaving and J3GS farm. I'm a farmer, gardener, do whatever. You might learn something, you might not. Just come check it out.
Yeah. Before y'all get off of here, I ended up getting this book. It came See,
4,000 weeks
For
of time
1,000.
for mortals.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
All right, put your gum in your
Okay.
mouth and talk.
my bad.
Yeah. Put your gum in your mouth.
Mike said
Yeah.
he got he big brain.
If anybody is in Texas, South Texas, I believe, Drell is about to
Why
move out
gotta
of the
be Little
Drell,
Tampa?
she's moving out of the country, and she's giving away a lot of her garden stuff at the end of her journey in America, and it's coming soon. January she'll be gone. I'm just putting that on the table, y'all. Look into Drell.
Where's
She
she
have a
going?
lot of little stuff. She
Where's she
Out
going
the
going?
out
country.
abroad. She's just going
She
abroad. She didn't say.
moving abroad. You should have seen her video.
She
You
just,
didn't see her live.
Who is that
I
drill?
don't catch everything.
yeah,
Drell
Drell.
Healing's Garden.
Right.
She
Mm-hmm.
announced today that she was moving abroad.
Okay.
Beautiful spirit. Beautiful spirit. Beautiful
Reading
spirit.
is very fundamental. Right, Wanda, right.
Yes, Wanda. Thank you.
So, guys,
Very
I want to
fundamental.
appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please, please, please share us out. I appreciate you guys. Dawns, Truth, thank you for earlier.
Got you. You know I love you.
I love you too. I love you too. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets maybe tomorrow, maybe not.
Matt, do the right thing, baby. I love you, niece.
Peace out.
Y'all have a good
Who
one now.
you talking to, fat neck?